Hey, don't forget to come check out the group link in the description, or I might pin it in a comment, either one. But you can go ahead and also check out the t-shirt we have, or if you guys are feeling generous and you want to. There are little donation shirts. People have bought them. You get a role in my Discord that says donator if you want to. Definitely check out the sock t-shirts, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Hey, what's going on, guys? Godstatus here. So today we have a pretty important announcement, which is I'm going to be joining competitive Phantom Forces again. Now, for those of you who don't know, the biggest competitive Phantom Forces league right now is CPFO. And is this game just people getting stomped, or is like half their team not playing? I'm confused. The score is kind of concerning, but for those of you who don't know, competitive or CPFO is the biggest PF league. I was one of the founders of it. I kind of dropped out for a while just because I wasn't playing and didn't really have any activity in it, but I am back in there fully active and trying to help out with things, and a new season is going to be starting soon. So I will be making a video about how to like get your own team in and things like that, and I really do encourage people to play, especially people who do want to get better at the game. It's definitely worth trying, and it's definitely worth going for. Nonetheless, I am going to be joining again, and for those of you who don't know, I did start off with competitive Phantom Forces. That's kind of where I got my like original quote-unquote popularity from. That's where I got my original fan base from, things like that. Competitive Phantom Forces was what kept me playing this game and will always be like one of the most fun things I did. But it was just, I don't know, I feel like it's time to make a comeback. I haven't played for probably a little over a year now, it seems like. It's been a pretty long time, and nothing has really caught my interest and made me want to do anything else. So I think that's what I'm going to go for, and I know some people who have watched me from the beginning, or at least the beginning when I started uploading PF, bro, there's literally nobody here. Let me switch lobbies. Oh, boys, we'll join a clipping lobby. Anyways, I know that some people who have watched me for a long time have wanted to see competitive Phantom Forces come back, and I just haven't really gotten around to it, but now I think would be a good time to join. I'm in a position right now where I'm not really doing all that much with my day, and I definitely have more time to like practice overall and just get back into it, so I think that's going to be the move. I'll leave a link to CPFO in the description. I'll make a video explaining like how to get your team in, how to participate, things like that. There's a ton of rules, blah blah blah, it's a lot. But nonetheless, it's definitely worth joining. For anyone who wants to honestly get better at the game, it's definitely worth it, and I would recommend it. It's a lot of fun, especially when you get into it, and you could do scrims, practices. People are decently active most of the time. Getting scrims isn't too hard. But yeah, it's always really fun to do, and it's always something that you can do to help improve yourself, and get better at the game. Like I said, it's been so long since I've played, and like I'm so out of touch with things, and I'm probably not going to do too hot my first few times. But with the constant theme of trying to keep like better content on my channel and like higher gameplay, wow bro, it's so laggy right now. Whenever I record, this is terrible. But with the constant theme of trying to keep better gameplay on my channel and just overall higher skilled games, that's what I want to do. I want to bring back the competitive side, and I want to show you guys what some of like the best players in the game play like. I'll record voices, everything. It's gonna be annoying because people like to curse more and blah blah blah, but it'll require some editing. But I think you guys would like to see it. If you guys haven't seen any, you can go to my channel and look up like Godstatus CPFO, and you'll see videos of this. And ignore the gameplay, I'm not going for anything special, just trying to talk. When you do go ahead, look up Godstatus CPFO, you could see matches on there. I had finals from season 1 on there. It's pretty organized. We have a lot of rules, like an entire rule book is set. There's bans, appeals, like everything's been set. The Discord's set up fairly well, and it's definitely something that I would recommend to anyone who honestly wants to get better at the game, is willing to make the effort to get better at the game. And that's just basically where it is. A lot of people don't know competitive Phantom Forces even exist, so hopefully I can kind of bring some attention to that and get some new teams and new players in there. And like I said, anyone can improve at the game. Now, not every person has the opportunity to become the best at the game, because things that you can't control, like your reflex times, and yeah, you could work on them, but that's kind of like a natural ability, like reflex times, things like that, all play a part in how you can get good at the game. But there's always room to improve, and there's always room to join a team. And even if you don't win all the time, or even if you just get beat terribly, my first time I ever played, I played against the Elite Bob. If you guys don't know him, he's the owner of Phantom Rangers, and absolutely destroyed me my first time. But I always had the competitive nature in me, and I always wanted to get better, so kept playing, and eventually got to where I am now. So competitive is where you get a lot of your skill from. If you do practice, if you do scrims, if you actively try to get better and try to learn the game, you will. And taking the competitive Phantom Forces route of that does help speed up how fast you get better at the game by quite a bit. Bro, this lag is so annoying. I really hope one day they can fix this. It's terrible. But like I said, it does speed up how much better you can get at the game by quite a bit, because you are constantly playing against those better people. And most people that are in competitive right now, maybe not most, but there's a few teams that hold a bunch of like veteran competitive players, and you could definitely learn a lot playing against them or just playing with them at times if you're able to. Now, don't go in and spam people for help or do anything like that, but if you do want to join in, there's a recruitment channel. You can go ahead and drop like your stats in there, like your KD, everything like that. If you're like a red gun player, if you use snipers more, if you main LMGs, ARs, like just give some info about yourself and why you'd be worth recruiting to someone's team. Or next season you could sign up your own team. And that's basically it. Competitive Phantom Forces, like I said, was where I started. It's where I met all my friends on this game, or well, most of them. And it's what kept me in this game for so long and kept me actively trying to get better at the game. And that's basically why I'm as good as I am now. It's always the competitive side of things was always keeping me here and teaching me things. And people always ask like how I learned super jump, how I learned all these tricks on maps, blah blah blah. That's all competitive because you play with people who are dedicated to learning and getting better at the game, and you have to actively try to figure things out and learn new strategies and things like that to beat other teams. And people seem to think that just player skill alone can carry a team. That's really not true. There's so many times where just overall team coordination will win you a game compared to player skill. And I remember there was a time I played for EPFC, which at the time was like the worst team in the league. And then I played against PR one game and ended up carrying, and we beat them in a round simply off of coordination because my team was willing to listen to me and do things like that. And like I said, it's just an amazing place to improve. You can get you and some friends, get a team going. You can try joining another team. Just do what you have to do to try to improve and actively want to improve, and you very quickly will. Like I said, competitive is where I came from. For all my old viewers, they'll miss it and they'll want it back, and hopefully that satisfies you guys wanting it, because I do plan on recording and uploading all my matches that I play. Bro, it's so laggy. Recording PF as of lately is just annoying, but it will be recording all my matches. I will be uploading all of them. There will be not commentary, but it'll be like our group calls and everything. You'll be able to hear everything we're saying, things like that. And it's just definitely something you guys can learn from. Even if you just watch my competitive games before trying to join the league, you can learn a lot just from those. And it's just so much worth your time. Like I said, I cannot recommend any other way to improve at the game faster than playing competitive. Constantly playing against better people is the way to go. And I definitely hope to see some of you guys there. Like I said, there will be a link in the description for it. Definitely make sure to check it out. Get some friends. Invite any of your friends there. Just anyone who's serious about trying to get better at the game or wants a challenge, that's your way to go. And also, you can knock your friends' egos down some if they think they're really good. But I hope you guys do enjoy this video. And like I said, come join CPFO, come check it out. Even if it's not your cup of tea, just give it a chance and see if you like it. Anyways, that'll be all, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.